Good morning. Praise ye the Lord. It's a wonderful Friday. Happy Friday. TGIF. Thank God I'm funny. Thank God I'm free. Thank God I'm free. Thank God I'm forgiven. Thank God I'm fortunate. Thank God I'm family. Thank God I'm funny. Thank God I'm fine. Thank God I'm faithful. TGIF. But thank God, this morning I want to talk about letting your past be your past. And a lot of us tend to think that our past is not our past because we keep reliving it in our minds. I was talking to a young man and I asked him, why are you always so down? He's 20 years old. He said, well, my grandfather told me I was not going to be anything. I was not going to amount to nothing. And I was like, wow, that's so cruel, for a grandfather to say this to the grandson. Although the young man has been involved in all kinds of street dealing, but he has acquired his GED and he's trying his best to stay away from the gang life and gang members and the streets. So he had been down for a long time, and I've been around him for a few months, and I asked him, how long has he been feeling this way? He said for about 10 years. So for 10 years, he's been carrying this burden around of what his grandfather had said to him, that he was not going to amount to anything. And I believe in my heart that the grandfather was saying that, in an effort to encourage him to do better. But sometimes our encouragement can be tantamount to destructive words instead of corrective criticism. So I asked him, where's your grandfather now? He said he died when I was 11. And I was like, wow, this young man been carrying around this burden of he's not going to be anything for 9-10 years, and the person that said it is deceased. So let's let our past be our past, and use your past as a rear view mirror. Your past is your past when you're not repeating it, when you're not continuing doing the same thing from your past. So let your past be your past. Let your past push you forward. Look in the rearview mirror of life and look how far God has brought you and say, man, I remember when. And trust me, I'm an ex everything. I remember when. Trust me, I can look in my rearview mirror of life and remember when I was in the streets and when I was calling myself to be a thug and running with the wrong crowd, or had the right crowd running with me that I had turned wrong. We got to use our godly influence. We have to use our influence for godly things. But back to our past. If it happened yesterday, it's your past. If it happened the day before yesterday, it's your past. If it happened a minute ago, it's in your past. If it happened last week, last month, last year, let your past be your past. Don't allow your past to catch up with you, and don't allow your past to outlive you. Outlive your past. And to the young man who I've had the opportunity and the blessedness of God to come in contact with, I encourage him as much as I possibly can. I say to him, young man, your grandfather loved you, and I know you love your grandfather, but he's no longer here. So what he said to you, he took to the grave with him. But don't you take what he said to you to your grave. You be something. You be more than what people call you and label and project and subject you to. Don't become as your environment. Be the best you can be, because nobody can beat you at being you. Let your past be your past. Have a great Friday. Peace.